Inspire. I decided very early on just to accept life unconditionally. I never expected it to do anything special for me, yet I seem to accomplish far more than I had ever hoped. Most of the time, it's just happened to me without my ever seeking it. I decided very early on just to accept life unconditionally. I never expected it to do anything special for me, yet I seem to accomplish far more. Living is like tearing through a museum. Not until later do you really start absorbing what you saw, thinking about it, looking it up in a book, and remembering because you cannot take it in all at once. There is one difference between a long life and a great dinner. In the dinner, the sweet things come last. My own life has been much more than a fairy tale. I have had my share of difficult moments, but whatever difficulties I have gone through, I have always gotten the prize at the end. The greatest victory has been to be able to live with myself, to accept my shortcomings. I am a long way from the human being I would like to be, but I have decided I am not so bad after all. I have learned how to live, how to be in the world and of the world, and not just to stand aside and watch. Pick the day, enjoy it to the hilt, the day as it comes. People as they come, the past I think has helped me appreciate the present, and I do not want to spoil any of it by fretting about the future. Not to live for a day that would be materialistic, but to treasure the day. I realize that most of us live on the skin, on the surface, without appreciating just how wonderful it is simply to be alive at all. I believe every day you should have at least one exquisite moment. Life is a party. Dress for it. Giving is living. If you stop wanting to give, there is nothing more to live for. People, even more than things, have to be restored, renewed, revived, reclaimed, and redeemed. Never throw out anyone. I was born with an enormous need for affection and a terrible need to give it. Your heart just breaks, that is all. But you cannot judge or point fingers. You just have to be lucky enough to find someone who appreciates you. If I get married, I want to be really very merry. When you have nobody you can make a cup of tea for, when nobody needs you, that is when I think life is over. We all want to be loved, do not we? Everyone looks for a way of finding love. It is constant research for affection in every walk of life. When the chips are down, you are alone, and loneliness can be terrifying. Fortunately, I have always had a chum I could call, and I love to be alone. It doesn't bother me one bit. I am my own company. I may not always be offered work, but I will always have my family. Whatever a man might do, whatever misery or heartache your children might give you, and they give you a lot, however much your parents irritate you, it does not matter because you love them. They say love is the best investment. The more you could give, the more you get in return. Pick the day, enjoy it to the hilt. The day as it comes, people as they come. The past, I think, has helped me appreciate the present, and I do not want to spoil any of it by fretting about the future. I tried always to do better, so always a little further. I try to stretch myself. To plant a garden is to believe in tomorrow. Amen.